Charleston Southern head coach Gabe Gardina, the team coming to play FBS foe Vanderbilt in Nashville on Saturday evening at the renovated First Bank field. So, Coach, just some thoughts about your team and heading into this 2025 season opener.
Well, I obviously really excited to play. Excited to play at a nice place, renovated stadium, and obviously a great opponent with an SEC team. So it's been a great camp. I've stayed about as healthy, I think, as we've ever stayed, which is good. And got less than a week here till we get to go put the ball on the tee. So very exciting to start 2025.
A lot of the other coaches, they have said they're tired of their players hitting each other. So I want to see if you echo that thought, and it's going to finally nice to see somebody else like across the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I mean it's really this is what you do it for, these 12 Saturdays, right? And so we just keep kind of pointing at that direction, and it's been this has been the most fun camp that we've had here. I mean, this is the team has really, I think, bonded on a personal level. I think we got really good leadership. We got kind of like a leadership council of 8 players that have done a tremendous job of just focusing the team, guiding the team, and pushing the team. I could say that I've probably coached less this fall camp than any camp prior to this. So my wife keeps telling me she's very impressed through whatever 20-some practices or whatever we've had, that I have my voice still the whole entire time and that I look more relaxed. So we've been married 21 years, so I'm enjoying hearing those statements.
Your team, you played Clemson 2 years ago. You played Florida State last year. So playing a big name opponent isn't anything new to your program. But as you sort of said, you got some returners, you got some new players. How do you get everybody sort of like, hey, let's get ready for this? It's a game. It's any game, but it's a big game against a big opponent. How do you get them all ready on the same page?
Yeah, I think we kind of look at our entire season as a whole and have just kind of broken it down into 3 phases. We have these 2 FBS non-conference games. We have 2 FCS non-conference games, and then we've got the big ones at the end of the year in this football association. So I think we've really just that's been kind of our consistent message. I've talked to the team several times about, as a football team, the goal is to try to go 1-0 every week. As a teammate, this thing needs to be about one another. And then, for the guys on our team who know Christ, this is about one glory, and that's His, not ours. And so we just try to be consistent with that and kind of model our approach and reflect the things that we do in preparation on that model there. And so, hey, it's exciting. What a great team. I have a lot of returners on offense and defense. Obviously, everybody knows about their quarterback, but I think their defense is really kind of stout and got a lot of returners. You look at the number of snaps they're returning over there; it's incredible. And then obviously, you have some great players on offense. The tight end is a high draft pick, and it's we got our hands full, which is exciting. I hope we have our hands full every week.
Is at this point of the season, is there something about this collection of players, this group, that's different than like last year's team? And I mean, you sort of mentioned some of the cohesionness, but is there something you like? This part of the program is much better than it was at this time a year ago.
Well, I think we just have the more leaders with experience. We've got these 8 guys: David Portu, Chris Roan, Jamil Bishop, Zoltan Osborne, Steve Zykowski, Nick Bartalo, Justin Waters, and I'm forgetting one, but that group, they all have a ton of snaps. They've played a lot. They have a tremendous influence on our team. And I think just their off the field character is equally as high. They're all good students. They're all good models on our campus, and they all are really worthy of being followed. And I think that's the thing that has been the most different about this camp and this team than any team we've had so far.
We'll end with this then. You talked about sort of the non-conference games, the mini FBS starting. I'm not talking wins and losses. What are the most, besides that, what do you want to see this week and next week, this first couple of non-conference games that will lead to better things down the line, whether you win or lose these games?
Yeah, I just think we got to be a high football IQ team, and we got to give ourselves the right to win. I think if you look at our season last year, those are the big things that we did not do well, and that's why our record looked like it did. So we got to take care of the football. We got to be very, take care of pre-snap and post-snap penalties. We got to force turnovers and create negative plays, and we got to make field goals. And so I think if we do those things, I think we got a much better opportunity to just give ourselves the right to win. And I know, obviously in close ball games, a lot of times that's what makes the difference. And so that's what we've been harping on. And it's been fun. I think our guys have learned a lot. I've learned a lot. And so we'll see. Let's go put it to the test.
And does that goes hand in hand with what you just said about the amount of snaps, right? Like that's things people will learn. That obviously has to help, right?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen a lot of live bullets. We've been a very young team, I think, for 2 years, and I think that experience now hopefully pays you some dividends. And it's just about us having it's gonna sound silly, but having a calm heart rate in moments that are critical. Because we've been there before. And we've had a large number of guys that have been there before. So it's not like we're, figuring this out for the very first time. I think Chris Ron's a great example. I mean, he had a really good year for us last year, made a lot of plays, but that's really Chris's first year as a junior playing real college football. I mean, he'd been hurt, on and off for 2.5 seasons. And so, he comes here and now he's played a lot of snaps and he knows he can, be calm, cool, and collected in those big moments. And I think our whole team is really, going to have those benefits, I guess, from those experiences.
Well, Coach, appreciate your time as always. Best of luck this weekend, and we'll talk to you again this time next week.
Thanks, Kyle. Hey, good luck to everybody.